All right, final game of the week. Sunday night football. It is the Green Bay Packers. It is the Minnesota Vikings. This is now anywhere from pick all the way out to 2 in favor of the Vikings. 43.5 is our total. Adam, it seems like some books had bettors react to the news that Jaren Hall was going to start for the Vikings, and it seems some books, the bettors didn't care because we stand pat from where we were before the news came out. We also get the news that at least we don't have official injury reports again as of this time, but Christian Watson was not seen at practice for the Packers in this. We talked about how there might be some other teaser options this week. It's a scary one, but Packers could be taken up to 7.5 or 8. There is a 1.5. There's a 2 out there. So you could do that. If you don't think the 5th round rookie led Vikings can win at margin, what do you think here on Sunday Night Football?
What in the holy hell is Kevin O'Connell doing? Seriously, this team is still in the playoff race.
I think he's trying to make excuses. I think he's trying to make excuses to where when they don't make the playoffs, he can say, well, yeah, but look what I had to do at quarterback or whatever. That's the only thing I can think of.
Kevin O'Connell is the NFC's Brandon Staley at this point. He is fake sharping his way all the way through this season. He's going to put his 4th starting quarterback on the field. I don't care if it's Josh Dobbs. I don't care if it's Nick Mullins, but I do care if it's Jaron Reed, because I don't believe that you're putting your team in the best position to take advantage of this Green Bay defense. So, Matt, you made a great point on the teaser. There's only the one other teaser leg that I really think is playable this week when you talk about Atlanta going up in a Wong situation. I think you could play Green Bay here as well. But let's just make one thing very clear. We have watched Kevin O'Connell make terrible in-game decisions. We have watched Kevin O'Connell make indefensible decisions about who he starts at quarterback. This time next year, we're going to be talking about Kevin O'Connell the exact same way that we talk about Brandon Staley.
He certainly has made me scratch my head over the last month of the season as well, and that was just you know what he's doing here? What he's doing is because he moved off of Dobbs because he didn't want Dobbs in the first. He made that pretty obvious, right? That he didn't want Dobbs in the first, and he moved off Dobbs. And so now it's a pride. It's like, I can't go back to Dobbs because I said Dobbs wasn't good enough. And so it's like, no, I'm going to move on to my 5th round rookie, even though I'm still in a playoff race. Just doesn't make a ton of sense to me. Steven, what do you see here? It's pretty interesting. There is a 2 still available all the way to picks, and these are all at major books that have a lot of volume. So they're just differing opinions out there in the market.
I would be absolutely stunned if the Vikings are still a favorite in this game come kickoff. Like, how can Jaren Hall be favored in an NFL game at this point? Plus TJ Hawkinson on IR as well. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. So on a normal week, I would bet the Packers money line here and not even think about it. I have a futures on the Packers win total over 7.5 wins. I need one more win to get that, so I'm not going to bet it. I basically have the same thing right now. Yeah. But like, I don't know why the Packers wouldn't be favored in this game with Jaren Hall at quarterback. I know that the defense has been bad, but this doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever why the line is still sitting where it is.
One quick thing here. I have spent the entirety of this season, since I saw the name Jaren Hall, I have called him Jaron Reed from the absolute jump. I don't know why this is. Maybe it's because in this game there's Jaden Reed as well, but apologies for that.
Well, he's like pulling the Willis Reed, right? Like, he's going to come in and save the season.
To all the Jarens and Jalens and whatever, we apologize. To all you Jarens and Jalens and everything that's going on out there, we apologize to all of you guys. Yeah, I have some win totals on the line as well this week, so I'll kind of be hoping. I had an alt over on the Seahawks at 9. That looks like at least a push. So that feels pretty good. I had an alt over on the Cowboys at 11. So there's a lot of there are a lot of numbers that are out there for me that are still lingering from a win total standpoint.
Hey, Matt, one last point on the Packers too. They are very motivated still. If they win this game, I think I saw they have more than a 60% chance to make the playoffs. So this isn't like dead team walking by any stretch of the imagination. This is very much a motivation spot for the Packers too.